Big Jack here. It's not really, I'm joking. You know when people gain like a little bit of muscle and they put big before the name and they like make people call it? It's like, hi Jack, no, it's Big Jack. I can never be Big Jack because I'm 5'8". Don't say shit about that height. I mean it.
Welcome YouTube. So we are en route to Strength Asylum. We're going to be training upper. Now I need to update you guys because it's been a couple of weeks. I know I said I'm going to be consistent with the YouTube, but I've had a good reason. So one, I've torn my rotator cuff and that was very fucking annoying. It's been about 7 weeks. Initially I gave it a little rest and just tried to train through it, and then it just wasn't getting any better. In fact, it started going backwards, so I've had to have a pretty much complete rest from the upper training. Essentially the movements that I can't really do, this has gotten a lot better. When I first did it, I had to sort of sling it and I couldn't really move my shoulder at all. And if anyone knows about a rotator cuff tear, it takes forever, and I'm learning this. Like I say, it's been 7 weeks and it's still not okay. I can sort of do that now. That I have to be careful with. This, no, there's a no-go. I can't do this type of movement. So that means a front double for me. This is my front double. So the fucked thing about this is I'm just going to be very careful in the gym. So my splits changed to an upper lower, and this session isn't going to be anything spectacular. You know, I'm not going to be doing anything crazy because I can't train crazy. I love training crazy, so much so it's probably impeded the amount of time that it's probably stopped me from recovering as quick. So I need to really not be a dick with this. So essentially I'm going in, training around the injury, and still trying to have a good session, but do what I can, really. So this session is going to look a little bit weird, but I'll talk through it. Now, as a response to this, because my training's not going to be 100%, it doesn't make sense to push things. So my food's come down, the drugs have come down. Again, I'm just having more rest, and the primary focus is to recover from this and just make sure that I can get back to training how I want to. What this means for things like prep next year, that's probably going to be delayed a little bit because I want a good amount of time having great training to obviously carry on building the physique, and my physique will probably go backwards a little bit. Hopefully not, but it might do. So it's just going to take a little while to get back to where I was previously. It's important not to be irrational or impulsive and just accept what is and just move forward and do the things that are in your control that are productive to the actual goal. And like I say, for me now, that's recovering. So that's the aim. That's a little recap on myself. Oh, and another thing as well, I think I had some type of virus as well last week. That fucking wiped me out. I mean, Mitch, cameraman Mitch, he came over, we went to record a YouTube video, and I was just, the symptoms went, but the fatigue was there. And we thought, this is not going to be YouTube, it's not going to be a great YouTube video because I'm going to be dead as fuck. But anyway, we're on the way to Strength Asylum. We're going to have a nice upper session. We'll see what we can do in the session, really. I'll just have a very big heap scoop of it. Yeah. Strength Asylum, good people, really good people. Cool. These guys, great people. You know, so they're making me a pre. Sort of brought my own pump pre. We just brought this. But yes, we've got this pump pre as well. This is from the Titan store, Jack R10. This, whilst I'm not being able to train properly, I'm going to struggle to get a pump because of the injury. So this helps a lot. It'll help me sort of connect. So is a strong concoction. Fucking hell. It's like an alien's just jizzed in my mouth. Alien juice?
Alien piss flavour.
Alien piss flavour? Where?
Piss flavour.
Pre-workouts, man. You know how to market. Because when I'm like, God, I want a good session, I'm thinking, piss. Having a decent scoop of a non-stim like this is going to help immensely just push the blood into the area, and it's all part and parcel and trying to keep the muscle, and that is the aim at the moment. It's just, we're just trying to salvage as much muscle as fucking possible whilst I'm injured, so that when we do start up again, we're not playing catch up for fucking months. We can just start, go boom, and then just build from there. My weight's actually not come down like massively, even though I've dropped my food by quite a bit. So I'm like just under 250, which is cool. I'm happy to float around there because it was only this year, earlier this year, I was slugging like fuck to get to 250, and staying at 250 was absolutely killing. So that's something to keep in mind. When you're pushing up your weight, you're going to be very fucking uncomfortable, and you're definitely going to feel fucking heavy. But when you come down, the weight that used to be your heaviest will feel a lot more comfy, and then you push up again past the weight you were before, back into new territory, you feel uncomfortable. Same thing happens when you come back down again. That weight that used to be your new weight, again, it's going to feel a lot more comfortable. So essentially what I'm saying is, make yourself uncomfortable, because that's how you fucking change. Not only in bodybuilding, with life. Abdominals, that's what we're going to be starting with today. Yeah, just get the core nice and engaged. Essentially, how it's going to be doing is we're going to prioritize things that I can actually be strong at, and train them, smash them. Obviously, abs is not really going to be fucking my shoulder. Cable crunch, a few sets of this, and we'll move on to the other shit. In terms of ab training, I train like abs about 3, maybe 4 times a week. Train very frequent, which you can get away with. And I think it's important to really capitalize and train your abs, something that a lot of people neglect. But think about this, you can have strong fucking body parts, stronger than the other competitors, but if your midsection's out of whack, then someone with a great midsection and weaker body parts, they can come in and fucking beat you, because it's the midsection that creates the shape. So if that's nice and tight and also very fucking aesthetic, and you see these people who with really underdeveloped abs, because fuck training abs, and they got on stage and the stage fucking lead, he's barely got visible abs. Sort that shit out. It's not fucking great, man. You don't want that. So this exercise is going to be scapular retractions, just because I'm going to be training my back. Scapular retractions will primarily train your traps in sort of the mid-back area, and we're sort of starting with this because, again, it doesn't require me to do anything crazy with my shoulder, put it in a vulnerable position, and it acts as a little bit of a pre-exhaust, so I'm able to sort of warm up the scapular area, stimulate the traps quite a bit, and it's going to help limit the load exposure when it comes to things like rows, so I can get more out of the exercise with less, to be honest. And again, like I say, it's about trying to approach the session by still being productive, but also not risking making this injury any worse. Again, it just goes part and parcel not being a dick. So this is an exercise that I can actually do well, and I don't really have to limit myself on a lot. And like I say, we're going to sort of start with things that I'm strongest at first. Yeah, it's essentially like an upright truck, and I've noticed since doing this before the rows, the movement feels just a lot nicer, and again, a lot less ouchy. Top set time. It's time to sing the top set song. It's top set, baby. Chase Goodwin is a big lady. Fucking hell. Yeah, he's supposed. Yeah, I know. You're supposed to be a fucking strong man. 22. Wow. That's as big almost as big as my dick. How much you weighing, Jace? Fuck.
25.5 stone.
Which is, in other conversions,
62, 60, something like that.
160. How many in pounds?
355.
Wow.
That's a lot of weight.
That's I weigh actually 390 pounds.
That's only
But,
I apologise for interrupting your sexy sessions.
It's okay. Just don't let it happen again, Jace. Or else I'll give you a big cuddle.
I'm doing it again then now.
Oh.
I'm interrupting again now.
Damn. Shit. I would never be able to escape a cuddle from that man. That man is bigger than my entire dreams. Okay, get in the fucking zone now. Yes! Fuck. Be careful. But we're still stacking, baby. Nice. Chest supported T-bar row is the next movement. So like I say, the scapular retractions is primed is for this. So things are feeling nice and smooth on this. Again, we're not doing anything ridiculous. Probably moving forward now, we're going to be focusing on more high reps. Again, just getting the blood into the muscle. This machine in itself, if you've ever fucking used it, the Arsenal Strength T-bar row, humbling piece of kit. So, like I said, I'm going light on it anyway, but fucking hell, if you go on this, don't expect to be super duper 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 strong. Unless you are super duper 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 strong. Yeah, justified. Hold on! I felt fucking sweet, to be fair, man. Good connection at the back. Slowly coming. And like I say, I always have that temptation. I'm like, when I give it an inch, I want to go and take a mile and start loading it up. But I could just tell with the reduction in the weight that I'm lifting, because this was like double the weight before. Legit double the weight. So, and that's going to really give us the heads up that we're not ready to be a dick yet.
Let's go. Come on. Easy way, Jack. Fucking day.
Yup.
Yeah.
Let's go.
You say yeah, and then I'll know what the crack is then. Nice. Come on!
Yup.
Yeah. Let's go. Do it so you fucking drop. Let's go. Nice, keep it going. There's more there. Keep it going. Come on. Keep it going. Come on, Jack. Keep going.
Fuck. That's one, man.
Easy way.
That's why he's gay for me. Well, that's okay, because I'm gay for him too. So you'll notice there's a lot of intensifiers in this session, a decent amount, just because that will help sort of keep the volume at a decent place, because with a reduction in load, because I can't lift as heavy, that's going to be a reduction in volume. So to make up for that, things like drop sets are going to be quite useful to, again, just help keep the volume present. I'm going to see if we can get away with some sort of lat focus movement, and then we'll move on to chest. Cool. Horizontal movements are pretty much going to be my strongest movement. It's anything that is above the head that is a bit of an issue. Obviously with lat focus movement, it requires the elbow to be dragged down. I'm gonna see if I can get away with a row, a lat focused row. This will have to be a lightweight. I'm sort of struggling to find good exercise for my lats. It's just about seeing what we can do. And if the answer is no, it's about taking that fucking answer and not just being in denial and then go through it anyway. Because that's how you end up to Snap City, baby. Okay, so that's the lat work done. That's the entirety of the back. Obviously did the cable row, and I saw if I could do a single arm cable pullover. Do you know what? It held up quite well. Again, because we did all that pre-exhausted beforehand, we didn't have to use a lot of weight. Yeah, it just feels that little bit better. So as long as we're on a positive trajectory, that's all that matters. So we're gonna go on to the push segment, and this is actually the thing that is the most affected by the injury. As you can imagine, my chest and my shoulders have gone quite flat because I haven't been able to train properly, especially the upper part, my upper line. So we'll see if we can get away with some incline work, because I haven't really been able to do that. So without further ado, pre-exhaustion again. We're actually going to be doing some press-ups. Again, it's that horizontal plane of movement that I'm really going to be the strongest at. So it makes sense to pre-exhaust with that. Now these aren't going to be like pump them out press-ups to see how many I can get. It's really going to be focused on trying to connect, squeeze, again warm up everything, but really just trying to keep on top of the muscle. Oh, fucking hell. My hat got in the way. Okay. Some Rocky Balboa shit, this. You know, fucking Nora. I feel so on bodybuilder right now. Taking a very humbling decrease on this exercise. This is really going to be the first time I've pressed overhead in fucking weeks. Again, it's the biggest hit really of this injury. Got down from 5 plates to 1. It's cool. Like when shit like this happens, it's important to keep your fucking head. You know, okay, yeah, you're gonna notice a decrease in your fullness and a decrease in strength. And this is why people lose the fucking head and then become demotivated. That's not gonna be productive. You just gotta do what you can. It's not gonna be forever. It's a temporary thing. Muscle's not that hard to lose. Yeah, if you lose a little bit, muscle memory is a brilliant thing. Comes by like that. Grit your teeth, don't fucking through it. It's the hardest shit I've been through. In fact, this shit is too fucking easy. Ooh, this is gonna be like a 1,000 rep set. Cool, that was alright, you know. Again, I'm happy, you know, I'm gonna take the win of actually being able to do the movement. And that's another thing as well. Focus on what your wins actually are supposed to be. Like my win, my focus would be, right, let's see if we can get a PBO this week. The focus is, can I move this over my head without it being very painful? And that happened. So, again, it's just about obviously keep the form nice and squeaky clean and keep the weight light. We use the incline machine, but it's actually a pain-free movement. Again, nothing too heavy, just really just trying to sit on top of the muscle. Again, another little win. It's just about getting the fuck up, getting the fuck back up. Something happens, there's a hurdle, there's an obstacle, you fall down. That's okay, that's allowed, but getting the fuck up, that's compulsory. Okay, so we'll finish off this session with some arms. Go for a cheeky superset. So different to how I normally would train. Usually there's shitloads of intensifiers. I'm not doing fucking press ups, and I'm not doing shit like supersets. It's usually there'll be the odd drop set, but usually it'll be like a straight set. Like I say, I'm gonna finish off with a juicy arm pump. Let's go. So, obviously again, lost a lot of fullness to the upper, but it's not too bad. We'll come back. I think obviously this session was a success. We were able to do more than last time, hit different angles that we weren't able to before. The session's a win. It's not about like looking in the fucking mirror and going, oh wow, I'm full blown. Because that's not gonna happen, man. I'm not trained up properly in a couple of months. I think this is now starting to fucking come back. The fact that these movements have pretty much been pain-free, although light, great. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Hope this sort of helps some people with the mentality around training, around an injury. It's all doom and gloom. Still have a decent session. Had a decent session, still was able to train hard, you know? So I was just doing about, like I've said many times in this video, do what you can. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time.